So it seems like the whole point of life is to remember home, to remember who you are. To see beyond what you believe yourself to be, which is normally what people believe themselves to be is limited. Is separate. And it's such an amazing trick that life plays on itself. So life is this boundless energy that's free, that's conscious of itself, that's experiencing itself. And it's not conscious of itself separate from things. The things are consciousness. All things are consciousness. In fact, you could say consciousness disappears in that there is simply everything and nothing, the form and the formless. Emptiness experiencing itself as everything. This looking, this perceiving of itself is so empty, has nothing in it. It's like a vacuum. There's nothing there. Not a thing. But it perceives itself instantly. The direct experience is perception, perceiving. All things appear instantaneously. This wall appears instantaneously. This sofa appears instantaneously. This jacket appears instantaneously. It's all happening, and there's nobody putting any effort into experiencing it. It's simply being experienced. And that experiencer is totally empty, not a thing, not located, but yet all things. It's perceiving. It's a happening. It's a happening. And then on the everything side, it's love. On the everything side, it's an intimacy with all things. So it's empty, but then it explodes into manifestation, and that manifestation is love, is that beingness, is that aliveness, is that sense of being. And the sense of being is total love. So as that empty looking, that emptiness explodes into manifestation. It's experiencing itself, it's a perceiving, and then there is this sense of I am, this sense of being, and that's total love. That's the love side of manifestation. Basically, freedom is the coming back to what's actually happening, rather than living in the imagination of what's happening. So I was just trying to point it in the positive and tell you what it is in the positive form, like it's beingness, this emptiness. And then the negative, in what you take away, it's the end of living in time, this end of this energetic contraction that you exist as someone, that you walked into this room, that you sat and that you're watching this computer screen and you're having an experience. That isn't true. There's nobody there having an experience. There is simply life experiencing itself. There isn't somebody looking at me. So it's the collapse of that energetic contraction, this pulling that makes it feel like somebody's experiencing. Who's experiencing now? The belief is that you're experiencing, but there's nobody experiencing now. There is only perception, and perception isn't you. You are appearing in perception. You, who you think you are, has never experienced a thing. Never. It's been experienced, the appearance of you. The you isn't the experiencer. The experiencer is this boundless force. Boundless, not limited. So in your hearing now, where is the inside and outside? If you put your attention, so the person puts its attention on the hearing, what is the difference between the hearing and the sound of my voice? Where does you end and my voice begin? Where is that divide? How big is your hearing? Could it be that hearing is everything now? There is no in and out. Hearing is this infinite space in which sound is appearing. It's the same with sight. Where does your sight start and stop? Where is the beginning of sight and where is the end of sight? The same with feelings. It's only the mind in time that says, I'm in here, I'm looking, I'm hearing, and this is my hearing, and this is my looking. I'm feeling, this is my body, and this is my feeling. That's only the intellect that says that. In the direct experience, it's infinite space in which all things are appearing in. There is no divide between someone here and an outside world. It's all one energy. So in all different traditions, it's always talking about coming back to the moment, but it's not you coming back to the moment because you don't exist. It's a seeing that all there is this moment, and this moment isn't divided. The actual experience isn't divided. What is divided is what we've been taught in words, and then an energy comes, like the energy follows those words. So what is divided is this and that, me and you. And then you've believed that you are somebody in that timeline, in the words, in what you think. But you're not anything you think. There is nothing that you think is you. Thinking appears and disappears in stillness, in presence, in this. And so in these talks, I also talk about doership. So I say to you, put your attention in what's happening, or put your attention in the feeling, but don't mistake what I'm saying. Don't think that I'm saying there's a separate person that can do that. There is no separate person. I can say to you, pick up your drink now, and then do it. The body will do it. There's an appearance that somebody can do something. There's an appearance that I can say, pick up your drink. And then there's somebody that says, pick up my drink. Or there's somebody that responds. And I can say, put your attention in this moment. And there can be a movement of the attention, but that's not you. It comes with the feeling of doership, but that is a feeling. And that feeling and that thought to move attention is being experienced. And who you are is behind that, is prior to that. But I say it because it's not a prescription, it's a description of what needs to happen. But don't worry about it too much.